And my mic was not even on. All right, welcome to the stream. I'm going to go back through a lot of what I just said, although none of it was on there. Let's get some music up as well before I forget. Get that on the mic so it doesn't pick that up. I want to thank, before anything else, the follower that we got between streams this time, Jake962491. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it. I wanted you to get the recognition, even if you are not on the stream, and getting all of the streamers' praise, accolades, etc. Gonna just change a couple settings here. There we go. Now, test out the mic, test out the speakers, make sure everything is up and running. All right, testing. Perfect day to stream, obviously, right? My device. Alright. I'll send out some info via the social media, but I think that we are about ready to get started. How's it going, Wildflowers? All right.
Can stay right here, we will play until somehow you can find
Cool.
slightly different frame of mind right here in my arms.
All right, what do we got today? Unmuse. Get some of this out of the way. Let's see if we can open. Well, we could go to Phantasmagoria again. So we can go through Clash Trip.
You can lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Or instead you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind.
I know there are certain requirements for what you have to bring into this. I know we have them. Hopefully they'll tell us before we go into it. Let's do the rewards. So the initial... I mean, that gives you enough to go again, though. It's kind of cool. Ooh, Legendary Homesick. I mean, that's not that bad. That's kind of fun. Tier 4 Catalyst. I'm actually more excited about the Tier 4 Catalyst than I am about anything else right here. So... get this week 1 out of the way. Tell us when we edit the team, I thought. Yeah, so Green Goblin, Spider-Man Classic. Sure, I had a 5-star Spider-Man Classic. Oh, there he is. He's weaker than my 4-star, though. Let's make a full run of it. I honestly haven't gotten to play with my 6-star Cole since I put him up like that. I mean, that could be fun. Alright, beginning quest. We're not gonna get interrupted in the middle of the fight. wanted to double check. Let's take the Magneto / Spider-Man route. Oh, okay. I heard he was bugged. So, I actually haven't been playing with my Cole very much at all recently. Let's see. Nope. Oh, there's one armor break. Might as well just route it out. There we go. No, don't run out. Oh, you stupid parry. Dude, I had the whole fight won. Stupid Magneto parry. Crossbones. Oh, look at that beautiful damage. Dude. Why? Just know your place. Come on, dude. What? What? There you go. Just need one good. No, not one good hit! I don't know why I did that. Wow, what a waste. What a waste. Alright. Man, I really need to get on the ball. Alright, let's just keep going. Come on. Come on, Cole. Oh, I just love that. Look at that damage. Look at that beautiful, beautiful damage. We're gonna get those. We got two. That's fine. Ah! Why did I dodge back? Alright, there you go. Sorted. Gotta get. I was gonna say gotta get in the groove. That's a very good term. Can't play around with you. Mistakes have been made too many times. Uh-oh. 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 No. I thought I was gonna get punished there. Alright, cool. Here we go, just ramping right on up. Look at those beautiful crits. Oh my god, that's just so beautiful. 9. Come on, Venom. Come on. You need to be more aggressive, Venom. Oh, bye! Next time we'll try and use something other than Paul. Oh, I think I remember this one. This is the one where he is cannot be stunned, yeah. Dude, with my playstyle, I feel like I'm gonna get smashed like really bad. Die, die, die! Can I? No. No! Get away from me! Can't charge me! Oh, I can feel it. No. Do special. Special. No, not your then! Just trying to punish you. There we go. Special? Special? Now I can't even feel like I can punish him now. There we go. See if I can build up this special too, maybe? Okay, you can't punish. I actually want him to have his special there. Come on. Can I get the special too? Nope. There we go. It's like pretty good back and forth. I like this. Or, well, really, it's not a back and forth. So it's fine. Oh, I thought I could dodge it just with one. No! I really thought that he was going to make a comeback at the end there. Okay. Joker! How's it going, buddy? That was really nice of you. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Hello, everybody. What is going on, Joker? Did you just get done, buddy? Playing some Breath of the Wild? Welcome, welcome, folks. Were you doing MCOC or were you doing Breath of the Wild, Joker? MCOC, nice! Welcome, welcome, people! I appreciate the raid, my dude. Is this because you noticed that I also put you up on my automatic raid? That was very kind of you. We're just going to do the week 1 epic of the sub and then probably 100% Phantasmagoria. Maybe with some options from the chat. What did you end up doing today, Joker? Or are you heading off? This is my biggest raid ever. Thank you, Joker. Epic monthly, so Phantasmagoria. Well, now I feel like I can't do Phantasmagoria. Great. Sup, Shadow Nova Dragon? How is your MCOC night going today, my dude? Are you going to be on for a little bit yet, Joker, or are you heading off? welcome to stay, friend, as always. Alright, let's see if we can make another Spider-Man Clash trip. Cool. Gonna be on for a little bit. So right now I'm going for about the next 2.5 hours. And then we'll just kind of see what happens after that. I would have to take a little break at that point, but I would like to stream another hour or two after that as well. Shadow Nova Dragon, you just did my second 5-star champion today, so I'm assuming you mean you just got your second 5-star. Congrats! What are your 2, buddy? If you wouldn't mind, my first doesn't count because it was a gold pool. Oh, dude! Oh, it so counts though. I don't even want to. I feel like throwing up. But this last time, I would not take no for an answer. Would not take no for an answer. We'll just put up the Vault of Champions while we're talking. So, I probably bought like 500 crystals. So, if you did just a couple here or there, that's just like great luck on you. I literally wanted to throw up when I got the 5-star. I was just done. I didn't even care at that point. Just a filthy collector over here. Of course, I didn't get Namor this last time. My first 5-star from Crystal was Proxima Midnight. Such a good first 5-star, dude. Like, really good. Like, that's pretty good luck. My first, 3 5-stars were absolutely atrocious. I got, Moon Knight. Let's see if I can pull some of them up. I believe it. So my first even halfway decent one was Sabretooth and Yondu. My first real one, my very first one was Moon Knight and gosh, why am I spacing so bad on this? Oh yeah, it was Massacre. Massacre's okay. He takes a ton of build up though. Oh, you can barely hear me? Alright, how does that sound now, my dude? Thank you so much for giving me that feedback. Tell me if that sounds a little bit better. Brandon, Mr. M. True, thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate the follows. Any follows at all. I'm desperate, I tell you. Shadow Nova Dragon, thank you so much, sir. Okay, so something that I really like to do is let's take a look at your guys' profiles. If you don't mind, if you don't want to, that is fine. Huh? Why did that one, Shadow Nova, Brandon, why did that one not show up on my side? I want to give credit. The window is too small there. Normally it shows up. 1 second, let me look at my stream. I must give props. Loading. I opened, oh, a silver 25. Welcome back, my friend. You opened the featured 5-star a couple. She's good, I hear, but I gotta get better with parrying. So she's so good for those long-term fights. So it's the perfect complement to Corvus being a very kind of short, bursty champion. So if you've seen any of those really long videos, I should do a video of it. But Seaton has a Proxima. I think his is a 6-star, but still, 5-star Proxima is gonna get you worlds of damage. And then obviously, I think you're referencing the pairing with kind of pairing projectiles. So there's so much good content there for her. You open Silver. Tell me what you got out of the featured 5-star, by the way, and don't hurt me, please. Like, you probably got a name more because you're bringing it up, so I feel like there's gonna be some pain for me. So much. You made a vid? Oh gosh. Okay. Do you have a link? I should be able to put links in my chat. Is there a link or is it on a Twitter? How can I watch this vid, my friend? I would be absolutely over the moon to watch that. As always, anybody who wants to keep videos of their crystal openings and make me cry on screen a little bit, more than welcome to. We had someone in the last stream have a 6-star... six-star duped domino, and that hurt a lot. I swear I saw 3 follows, and it's still only showing Shadow Nova Dragon and Brandon True. So I'm so sorry if it's going to take a couple minutes for whoever else followed. I don't mean to ignore anybody. Not at all. That's the furthest from what I would want to do. Okay, so let's watch that video. Give me 1 second. I'm going to switch gears real quick, and then we can go back through the subquest. I always like to run my streams a little bit ad hoc with a little bit of jumping around here and there. Give everybody a little bit of spotlight. Should be showing my screen. There we go. Okay. Yeah, A-Bomb Hulkbuster is not what you want to get. I got Ant-Man out of the new one, I think, but it complemented, it finished my Quantum Trinity, so silver lining, right? I actually had a triple 6-star opening that's also on YouTube and on my Twitter, which was pretty epic. All right, let's not get the infinite windows of death. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna put this full screen real quick. All right. We got Silver Rhyperior here with the 5-star featured. Oh my God, epic opening. Silver, why are you doing this to me, bud? Okay, let's get to it. Okay, it's Namor. It's Cole. It's Blade. Somebody didn't like Blade last time. It's gonna be Namor. Why? Dude, this crystal spin is too long. It's giving me anxiety. But I can't jump forward because I might miss it. There's Namor. Okay, so it's not Namor. Good. Okay, so so Human Torch doesn't get the recognition he deserves. I absolutely love Human Torch, and I do not have a 5-star of him. He's not the absolute highest one that I want. Like, comment. You dirty man. Nice pull. Alright. Cool. Alright, hopefully it didn't time out on me, because sometimes it does that. Cool. Alright, I'm just glad I didn't pull trash like A-Bomb. Yes! Absolutely. There is a lot of trash to wade through, and it is far too common. Nice! He's a good champion to pull. I gotta tell you, so I only have the 3-star Sue Storm, but I already have kind of a soft spot for Invisible Woman. And there's no real logic to it, I'll tell you that much. So let's see if we can buy another epic Spider-Man class trip. Hopefully we can hammer that out. If not, we can still go through kind of the requirements to get that going. Yeah, I don't get that. Yeah, Invisible Woman and Torch, I feel like we've been kind of spoiled a little bit with the Coles and Namor. And it's just... I feel like people are very spoiled about the whole thing. Like, I have a 6-star call and I'm still like if just because it isn't something that's gonna crit 100k damage every like 5 seconds doesn't mean it's a trash champion. The new Spidey. Oh, that's a really good question. I can pull that up real quick. It's gonna be really quick. I would assume either at the end of this week or the beginning of next week. The article's loading now. Details. Come on, when is he pulled? Arrive. Can anybody pull that up? I'm not seeing that right off the bat. If you go to like Marvel Trucos. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Brandon. And I think with Mysterio coming out, there's been a little more hype for Mysterio than there has been for Stealth Suit Spidey. I would really, really like to go for one of those. Okay, cool. So he's next. That's what I assumed. I just wanted to make sure. Let's knock out another lane. In fact, can we do another one? Can we 100%? Okay, cool. We can do all of them. Yeah, thank you so much, Brandon. I felt like I was being a little stale on my actually playing, so I wanted. So thank you so much for looking that up for us. So I just did a Cole run through. Play around with Dominu, some cap action. Emma Frost, just mess around. Yeah, I still don't have a 5-star Stark-Enhanced Spidey. He eludes me like a... Yeah. I didn't get 4-star Spidey even until well after the fact. God, I just absolutely love Domino. You know what's really kind of like crazy is you have all these people that'll pay for 2-3 years like as a free to play and not get almost anything, and then you see somebody like Seaton do a free to play account and his like very first 5-star was like Hyperion, and I just wanted to like throw my phone at the wall and just be like, well, that is just ridiculous. First 4-star on his new account was Blade. Or, yeah, it was Blade, and then, like, his second one was, like, Venom, and I'm like... I mean, can we give some true free-to-players that, action? But, I have 5-star Stark Spidey, he just sits there. Wow, Silver! Silver's the one that has that, like, low-key mega roster, then. I don't know. Certainly had a lot better luck than I had on the featured 5-star, but kudos. I keep waiting for them to release a really powerful Mystic to use even a 4-star Human Torch. Oh no, he doesn't do Twitch. He does YouTube. Did you guys see the new champions for August? Oh, there's some good ones for August. I'm so excited. If you guys don't know, it's gonna be both of them are from kind of the X-Men teams, but one is actually, even though he's on an X-Men team, he's a tech champ. So it's gonna be Warlock, not Adam Warlock. Warlock who was on a New Mutants team, and he's got quite the story. If you ever want to look him up, he's a technical organic creature that flees from his own race that like to absorb other races, cause misery, death, chaos, absorb them into their own kind of collective. And he was just like, oh, I don't want any of that. So he like a bunch of stuff happens. He runs to Earth, crashes, essentially, as one does when crashing on Earth, crashes at the Xavier Institute, and from there on is just kind of part of their team. So he's like a mutant in spirit because he's the only one of his race that kind of feels the way he does. So he's like an offshoot of his race. But yeah, kind of an interesting character. He looks crazy if you guys want to look him up at all. And then the other one is Sunspot, and everyone should know Sunspot, right? I didn't even realize. I just like looked up when I was doing my special. So excited about Sunspot. Have another flamey champion. Unstoppable Colossus getting a badly needed buff. Not even just Colossus, actually. Weirdly enough, they ended up doing Old Man Logan at the same time. So Old Man Logan and Colossus are both going to be buffed. In fact, everybody that was in that contest a few months ago, if you guys remember, it was like Kamala Khan, Venom Pool, Unstoppable. Unstoppable. I'm so sorry. You said Unstoppable Colossus. I was saying Colossus regular. So Colossus regular and Old Man Logan definitely. Unstoppable Colossus should get a buff if regular Colossus is getting a buff, you would think. But I hadn't heard that yet, actually. Where did you hear that from, Shadow Nova Dragon? I should probably just call you like Shadow. I actually almost feel like doing 6.2 today. Man. That'd be so painful. New content is so painful. God, Captain America, my friends. Yeah, well, here's the thing. I heard it's Silver. When you were playing when the Gwenpool goes to the... Yes! Gwenpool goes to the movies. Silver was one of the best events that we've had. I loved Gwenpool goes to the movies. Something else, I mean, not necessarily for the rewards in comparison, but the new Phantasmagoria, if you've actually read through all the lines that Deadpool gives out, there's so much memes. It's hilarious. Silver, why are you doing this to me, friend? Why would you do that? Okay, I'm gonna finish this line, and then we'll go to that. So if my goldfish memory happens again, just let me know. Because I definitely have a goldfish memory. Okay, so they need to buff all the trash, like A-Bomb. Yes. There needs to be updates. What I think the regular community is thinking of when they say normally, when people normally say buffs are, they're like, yeah, he's a bad champion. We need to give him 25 lines of buffs. And it's like, there does need to be slightly lesser champs. Because if every single, I've kind of said this like a billion times, but if every single champion was a crazy good champion, it would kind of mean less for kind of those crystal openings. It'd be like, oh, okay, wow, another crazy amazing champion, and it just wouldn't mean as much. But yeah, I definitely agree. Stuff like say Captain Marvel, OG Classic, she literally has like 5 lines, and it's like, special 1, she fires a beam. Special 2, it's like an armor break, and that's like it. And I know that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, there definitely needs to be some updates for sure. La, 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 la. But yeah, there definitely needs to be more added to a lot. Like on that same point, Silver or Shadow, take a look at like Ghost Rider. Like he still has a ton of usage, but it's like he's only immune to like, if I remember correctly, he's only immune to like poison, not like bleeding as a skeleton, and not incinerate as a flaming skeleton. So there's a lot of characters that it's kind of like wonky a little bit on that. Ah! I was still reading it when I started. I don't know why I did that, but I did. Dude, I did such a good job with the first fight. No! I don't like your Unstoppable! Dude, this is showcase. No, not unblockable! What's going on? Oh, man, why'd you have to block that? Really? That would have been such a good bleed. Alright, can we get you to do your special now, please? There we go. Oh my god. I knew that last hit was coming, too. Well, there we go. Face roll. Star-Lord! Welcome back to the chat, friend. Dude, your armor is like pissing me off. Stop blocking! We're just gonna have to sort of like weirdly intercept him. Yep, there we go. That's what we want to do. See if we can dodge him on the dodge the heavies, dodge the specials. There we go. Wow, he actually has a decent amount of health. Now, I knew I was too late on that one. Dude, come on. I feel like he's playing more aggressive now that I'm not using Cole. Come on. I need to see if I can punish him. Wow, that was a terrible face roll. I meant no need to make them great, just good enough to hold their own. Yeah, I completely agree. I will never forget. Oh my gosh, if I face roll this fight. An Unstoppable right off the bat. Oh wait, I should be able to stop his Unstoppable, shouldn't I? If I get some charges up. There we go. I should. No! No! Dude! No! Oh my god, I didn't even have any charges. This is so terrible. Ah! No! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, this is so bad. I'm so bad and I should feel bad. I was actually... what I would like to do is go back through like Uncollected with just like 3 stars / maybe a couple 4 stars. Like one that doesn't get much playtime at all would be like Scarlet Witch would be a really fun to go back through. Alright, whatever. We'll just play around with these guys. Rex on Rex! What's up, dude? How is it going? I'm just getting wrecked right now because I got way overconfident and lax on this fight. Alright, can we punish him? Doesn't seem like he wants to be punished. Yeah. Come on. Come on. I really hate you right now, Rhino! You gotta feel sorry for the free-to-play people who's only 5 stars, they're bad. Yeah! Oh, man, you're making me feel the feels, dude. We're going to be going through Class Trip Epics, Rex on Rex, maybe some Phantasmagoria. I'm making the chat feel better by purposefully playing extremely poorly, right? That's why this is happening. Not because I'm an utter scrub. Oh no! I got punished there? Oh my god. I think that I talked too much. Talked way too big for myself going into this. That's fine. I have way too many. Get rid of these anyway. Yeah. So forced is an interesting thing. Like, I definitely feel bad for those that just have like kind of rotten luck there. What I would say is the one kind of not buyer's beware, but just kind of thing I would say when people are saying like, well, I can't do Act 5, I can't do Act 6, and it's like, no one says you necessarily have to do it right then. Like, it's definitely better to get oh my god, what happened there? Didn't continue my combo. I'm talking way too much. Oh, what is going on there? There's like some kind of weird lag on there. That's the second time I failed on an S1. Alright. I'm on line. Oh, lines in the sand. That sucks. it's like, oh, that's so exciting. It's like, no. Okay, Silver, I have not forgotten about you, buddy. We're gonna watch that video. I just had to purposefully fail over and over again. Right. Okay, so we're gonna take just a like 2-minute on here, and let's watch that video real quick. Silver. All right. So Gwen. It tells us in the title what you got, dude. You need to relabel that. But that is a really good poll, buddy. I actually kind of want to watch this video over here. Should you wear Goku's weighted clothes? Oh, okay. There was a little bit of a surprise here. A 5-star. Okay, cool. Did that awaken it? Okay. Really, really nice. On the 5-star Star-Lord. That could clear so much content. I know there's a lot of people that kind of talk bad about him just because of like the utility or whatever, and it's like, yeah, but on certain fights you just need to hammer into that boss, especially if it's like something like Realm of Legends and that kind of content. Dude, you have, I almost feel like you're gonna auto pop. Yep. Called it. Called it, my friend. Shadow Nova. Okay, so I'm sorry, I skipped one of your things, Shadow Nova. So, a streamer named Atrium Montoya, he's in the MOC VIP Club. Oh, so he's in the content creator program. That would be pretty cool, the CCP. I looked at the requirements to get in there once upon a time. I think I could apply, but it doesn't mean that I'd get in necessarily. But that's such gold for being a content creator, to be able to test out things that haven't even been released yet. Although they do get taken from you at the end, so. All right. Rex on Rex, yes, I do have line, by the way. I'm so sorry. I'm running a little bit behind in the chat. It should be Layman Gaming, I believe. So just rearranging the name in the title here. So LaymanGaming, Layman Gaming there. Nice pull, dude. Wow, you got really good pulls this time. A Star-Lord. Wow, that was really good. That was nice. Kudos, buddy. That is some major salt, like you said. Okay. Yeah, forced to use them in 5.5 and 6. 5 is still for a lot of people a big pain in the butt. Lions in Sand. My advice: log in every day for Summoner Appreciation event. Yes. Just so everyone knows, there is, like, everyone should be aware of this by now, but there is a 5-star Awakening Gem, which pretty much, if you're at any part of the game, is always going to be a good thing at this point. Okay. Gwenpool goes to the movie event. This is a year ago. It ain't over. Yeah. You pulled some mega stuff, Silver. I did not pull those kind of things. Are there any good rewards for doing 100% Labyrinth of Legends? There definitely should be. I almost am positive that there's a couple champions, but none of them are like groundbreakingly just crazy broken. It's like you get Ultron Classic. I know that. Like OG comic Ultron. So these are the rewards for Labyrinth of Legend. 20k. So more than a featured 5-star, which is nice. 4 tier Alpha tier 2. This is, 5-star Awakening Gem. And then 2 of everything. Also a lot of update material. Now, obviously, 100%ing it, which is going to take so much time. So that's the Labyrinth of Legends rewards. So, I mean, a 5-star generic, 3 featured 5 stars, or 4 of the regular. I'd rather probably at this point do the featured 5 stars for a chance at Namor or Cole. The 5-star Ultron, other than for collector, like, Ultron's fine. He's has a lot of immunities, some slight regen, not a bad champion at all, some evade. But, like, when you're at the point where you're doing 100% Labyrinth of Legends, I don't see him being a groundbreaking champion for you if you can go that far. How long am I going to be streaming tonight? Rex on Rex. I'm going to be going another 2 hours, and then I have to take about a 30-minute break, and then I'll be going another hour or 2 after that. Yeah, the Gwenpool event was extremely kind to you. That's putting it kind of mildly, dude. Yeah. Even so, I would still like more of those. They purposely toned down the difficulty for Gwenpool Goes to the Movies, which at the time I was not a very big power hitter by any means, so I totally appreciated it. Let's go through Rhino one more time. Man, I face rolled that fight hard compared to the first time I went through it. Experiences may vary. I think I just need to do the center path. I'm almost positive I just need to do the center path. If I don't, I'm going to be wasting a lot of resources, so I probably should just... Let's just get through it. Alright, Star-Lord, my friend. Not playing Arena yet. We'll probably do Arena in a bit. I'm gonna be doing some actual story content. So we're doing the sub-quest right now. And kind of go from there. I think we'll probably want to do 100% Phantasmagoria. Can you guys hear the music just to make sure that there's something actually in the background? Just let me know if you would. Rex on Rex, that is indeed gangster. I would love a 5 or 6 star Doc Oct, I'm just saying. Shadow. 6 star must be impossible to dupe or awaken. Only on the stuff you don't want. No, I'm not sure if you were here, but earlier, last stream, we had a individual that had a 6 star duped 6 star duped Domino. So, I mean, it happens. It happens. So, there is a thing, and it's kind of like beware a little bit. So, right now, 5 star Cole is actually better than 6 star Cole in my mind. Because although 6 star Awakening Gems, not everyone has them, it's definitely more doable than a 6 star dupe. So in the future, this will be crazy viable even more. But yeah, thank you so much for the props there, Silver. I gotta have something, man. I gotta have something. I can't let you get all the polls. I actually got it out of the featured at the time, which I was so incredibly tired. I was just popping crystals in bed before I was like even really doing streaming, and I pulled it, and my heart raced, and then I probably just passed out because I don't really remember much after that. But then I woke up the next morning. Did you guys see that? Even through my block, that was insane. That massacre hit hard. Shadow. Well, some people throw units at their problems. Not me, just saying. Wow. I feel personally attacked, Shadow. No, not gonna lie. I've had some moments of I will not quit a fight, even though I'm just getting absolutely destroyed. I still have a lot to learn about the game, like for sure, about like strategy and character matchups. But I haven't been playing since the beginning. I think I'm only about 2 years in. But obviously, like, there has been some transactions here and there. Dude, don't do your 3. Come on, there we go. That's what we like to see. Use up those. No, not already. I'm gonna face roll. No, just die, dude. There we go. Cool. I mean, Gensers, 6 star. Oh my gosh, yeah. There's a couple 6 star Cole owners out there that are crazy. There's like Crystal Opening Whale. I think he has a 200. I think he literally didn't stop until he got 200. Pans Off just hosted the stream for me. Oh, thank you so much, Pans Off. I don't know how you found me. I'm such a tiny channel, but thank you. Oh, that means so much, buddy. I really appreciate it. Were you doing Marvel Contest of Champions as well? You've been following? It's not on my list. I'm so sorry. If you followed and I did not have not called you out, then I really apologize. Oh, no, you're a liar. Oh, thank you, Pans Off. I really appreciate it. Oh my gosh. So much love. So much love. I really appreciate it though, Pans Off. Like every single one of you. I really, really Dude, you're gonna make me like blush or something. I really appreciate it. I seriously do. Star-Lord, again, I never mean to ignore anybody. Shadow, if you ask me, MCOC needs Stan Lee. So interesting thought on that. Just kind of a nerd talk a little bit on that. Shadow, there's this character in Marvel Comics, and I don't know how much all of you guys kind of follow actual comics, but there's this character named the One Above All that a lot of people have thought Stan Lee, when he was doing his cameos, was going to be the One Above All. I actually thought he was going to be the Beyonder, but that would be kind of funny as like a trophy champion, or just as like kind of a fight. Maybe he would just be at his desk and you try to get to him. I don't know. One sec. Let me see if I can. Such a scrub. Scrub play. Okay, cool. I was just saying though, unlikely you could 100% Labyrinth with just a few. You know what? I'm sorry. I know that I missed somebody. Star-Lord, buddy. I have 15 6 stars now. I had a triple 6-star opening on my last one, on my last stream. But that's also on my YouTube channel as well. Pans Off. Oh my gosh. So much love, Pans Off. I don't even know what to say, buddy. I really, really appreciate all the call-outs. I'm going to be streaming again Thursday, but next week I'm going to be trying to change up my streaming schedule. I always will be posting it on my Twitter, which is also right below this stream as well. And I'm going to be trying to change it to more days, but slightly different. So my ideal day is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's what I'm trying to shoot for. But definitely Thursday of this week. And I also try Saturday. But, oh my gosh, so much love. So much love. I really like it, guys. Shadow, Pans Off. Just pulled the second 5-star today. Proxima Midnight. Very, very nice. Yes, Proxy is Bay. Proxy is life. Shadow, yep, One Above All is God. There was a actual comic book line where the One Above All kind of showed itself, and it was, I believe, Jack Kirby, and it was literally just the Fantastic Four were like burst through a dimensional wall. I can't remember the whole storyline to it, but it's literally just like Jack Kirby at his desk writing comics, and it's like Mr. Fantastic was like injured, I think. And he literally just erases it on paper. But then there's also stuff like the One Above All that comes and visits Peter Parker. And Peter Parker literally asks the God of the universe, essentially, or the Marvel Universe, why did Uncle Ben have to die? And it's a really intense comic. I hit my goal, by the way. Woo! So thank you, Pans Off. You hit my 25th. I know it's such a low goal for so many people. But like I said, literally every single one, it means so much to me. Like any amount of like validation that like anything that I'm doing here is enjoyable or entertaining, even if it's just me dying. Star-Lord, what's up, buddy? Shadow, triple 6-star poll. Yes. With the Independence Day kind of sales, I was barely able to squeak by and get that third 6-star in one. It's literally like a 45-second. I cut it into pieces, so there wasn't this big long video. But I did get one good pull. Or I mean, I've any 6-star is pretty much a good 6-star, right? Look at this. Let's see. Can we? No! Oh. I was way too cocky there. I wanted to see how many armor breaks I could get there. I still want him. You can't take out him. I want him still. No one saw that. No one saw that, Joker. No one. No one saw. That was a practice round. Practice round, Droker. Hey, Dro, I'm eating McD's and I blame you. Oh, that reminds me. I need to order food. Do better than me. Pens off. For all this awesome flavor. Do you not normally eat Mickey D's? Dude, that McAwesome bacon burger was fire. Dude, I'm paying more attention to your guys' like back and forth than I am my actual fight, which is a good excuse for when I die. So keep it up. No! No, I need it. What happened to all my Thanos favor there? Did you guys see that? It went down to 1. Come on. Let me punish. Alright, now you have your special. Do your special. Special. There you go. Punish! Punish! Come on. You got your special again. You know you want to use it. Thank you. Punish. I actually wish this fight had power gain for Rhino. It would actually make this fight easier. Not constant power gain, but just like increase in the power gain. There we go. I love when he does a heavy. Heavies are nice too. You special. There you go. Nope, too far away. I knew I was going to be intercepted. I called that way. Yep. I was way too far. I shouldn't have backed up. I misjudged the distance. That's fine though. Yeah, chat, get it together. This man is trying to game. No, chat. Stay. I mean, yes, of course. Yes, the chat is distracting me, my fellow. Actually, don't you dare. Oh! Oh, that's pretty fun. Oh, I misjudged. I thought he would throw a heavy. Alright, let's see if we can punish a heavy. Nope. Come on. Do a heavy. There we go. Punish. My god. Usually after 8... I hate when that happens usually after... What happens a lot to me is... You'll do a double dash back and the enemy will dash forward and somehow catch you in the middle of all of your dash backs and just punish you to death. Alright, so we got week 1 down. I mean, easy. Haha. And that's my... I think that's one of the biggest things I need to work on is possibly not spamming dash back. I think that's one of my issues. Is when you have a super aggressive AI, they'll pick up on it and punish you hard for it. Alright, yeah, let's play around. So, it's kind of like you have to use a champion. I kind of want to bring some possible champions that could potentially one-shot Mysterio. So the top champions really are going to be stuff like anything that can be poison immune or can armor break. That's what we're going to want to do. Shadow. So why do most of the X-Men champs stink in game? I don't think that they all stink. X-23 I really like. Havoc is a really good one. Yeah, Iceman. Deadpool is probably eh. Archangel is very, very good. Sabretooth is underrated. Definitely an underrated champion. But then, again, this next month, we're going to also have Sunspot. In August, we're going to have Sunspot, and it's technically going to be an X-Man if they follow any amount of comics with Warlock. So it'll be a tech champion that's part of the X-Men crew, which, based on synergies, could be really, really beneficial to have an X-Men that's not a mutant. which does not happen very often. I actually kind of want to try Red Hulk out against Mysterio. There's so many champions I'd like to try against him. I just need like one more. Psylocke. So Psylocke isn't. So Psylocke, she's kind of middle ground actually. Storm is glass cannon, but there's so many better glass cannons. I will give it to you though that Cyclops, Gambit, Cable, and Bishop dropped the ball. Definitely. Definitely so on that. Havoc is, yep, Havoc is really good. Sinister. Mr. Sinister is, I love Mr. Sinister. He doesn't get enough credit. He's kind of noodly, but he has so many great uses. We can just leave it. We can just leave this crew. I really mostly just wanted to check a couple fights against him. I wish I actually had a Symbiote Spider-Man at a higher level. Just slightly higher even. Do we really have to start against a Nightcrawler, guys? Do we really have to do that? Oh, there's Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler isn't bad. Definitely when you're talking about like defensive champions, he's one of the annoying ones. Yeah, defense-wise, he's definitely just a really annoying champion. This one's playing really defensively. There we go. Dude! Let me armor break you. Armor break! No! Stop punishing me! Alright, we almost have the S3. And then game over. Come on, give me that last bit. There we go. Alright, do route. Special 3. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I just want my Fey villain to get an event and be added in the game. Apocalypse. Woo! How would they... Apocalypse, man. Okay, so somebody brought up in my last stream, somebody brought up my absolute favorite suggestion for a new contest of champion, Marvel Contest of Champion. And it was then of course I space it. It was Cloak and Dagger. Now, here's the thing. Cloak and Dagger could be separate, but they could also be one champion. Could you imagine how cool that would look to see two characters with Cloak kind of floating behind Dagger, them kind of fighting together? They could also be a synergy team where it's almost running like Suicides. Because in the comics, you would have like Dagger needs Cloak to absorb her excess energy, or, you know, bad stuff ensues, and vice versa. Like, they need each other to survive. And so you could either do a mini Suicides with them, or you could just stick them on top of each other. Okay, I'm gonna bring OML to fight Mysterio. Just get even for the OML comics. Shadow Dragon. Yes! They could do a Four Horsemen of Apocalypse event or Age of Apocalypse. Yeah, Apocalypse would be a massive character to add to the game. He would be a fan favorite. How do you do a champion like Apocalypse right? He's such a massive mutant. It would be incredibly difficult. Because he pretty much has whatever ability he wants. They'll have to do Apocalypse eventually, though. That's like not even one of those champions where you're going to be kind of maybe. A lot of people speculate, though, the reason that they were doing Sunspot and Warlock in August's event is that they had it scheduled for years, and that it was actually supposed to be a part of the New Mutants movie that was supposed to be out in August. That somebody else in the community tried saying that it's out another year. I haven't heard anything. Even the actors are like not sure about what stage it's in. So the last time they did interviews on it was just before I think like the end of Game of Thrones, and they were just like straight up, we have no idea what's going on with New Mutants. Oh, sorry. The reason I said Game of Thrones is that Millie, is her name Millie Thomas, or am I thinking like Stranger Things? The girl that plays Arya Stark was supposed to be in it. Just get that S3. So that's what I like to do the first couple matches, is just get to the S3 and let that down. All right, here we go. Route. All right, and then special 3. Sorted. Okay, so just don't lock him away behind paywall like Thanos. I didn't even think about that. If they started really doing that, I feel like there would be a pretty big uproar. Because it's like, Thanos is one thing. He's been such a build-up for so many years. And even in the comic books, he's just a massive, massive creature. I keep saying creature, and I don't know why that. Massive villain. Massive goal. There's so much, though. I was talking with my alliance earlier today. There are so many champions that they could do that are just variants. Like, there's comics where, like, that just came out called Fear Itself. And it's like, literally, kind of like, it's not a what if, but it's Thing and Hulk. And there's a couple others that aren't as well known, but they get Asgardian hammers. Now, they're not lightning and they're not Mjolnir, but they do improve their abilities. But Thing looks like a molten creature. Hulk just looks a little buffer. He doesn't really look all that crazy. But there's so much that they could do in the game. Like, there's a storyline where, I'm trying to remember who does it. I think it was Infinity Warps is what it was called. And they mix like Iron Man and Thor. Iron Man has essentially a Thor armor with Asgardian hammer, and Captain America and Doctor Strange combined into Soldier Supreme. Yeah, thank you, Joker. Infinity Warps is very dope. It's probably one of my favorite lines ever. And then it's like Scarlet Witch and X-23 combined in their weapon Hex. So really kind of crazy. Scarlet Spider, yes, Joker. There's so much. There's so much that they've got content for years and years and years. It's really cool. Sorry, sometimes I get so ran off that I almost feel like I'm on a podcast talking more than I am playing the game. Just get a little passionate. No! I hate magic. Come on, do your special. I need you to waste a little bit of your special. Just a tad. Okay, now you can do it. Thank you. Dude, I'm gonna get... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit my S3 before this lady just degens me to death. Limbos me to death. No! Alright. Ah! It's gonna happen in an instant. Yep, there it goes. What the heck, man? I hate Magic so much. I feel like Magic's kind of one of those, not a paywall, but she's like a regen wall or whatever. Okay, Silver Surfer is gonna be massive. He's a matter of time. Yeah, people still waiting on Silver Surfer. He's 100% gonna be a thing. Emma plus Wolverine. Yes, Stroker. Indeed. I forget what they ended up calling him. It was something like Diamond Patch or something. But yeah, Diamond Blades coming out of him. He had some mental powers. Mental powers, that sounds bad. Some psychic powers. He's going to be so wanted. They'll get some money out of obtaining him. As a joke, they can add Galactus in battle. You can just see his feet. Dude, Galactus would be so cool. He's like, he might be one of my number one. He's probably my number two besides Cloak and Dagger as a single character. It would be so unique. I was not really a fan of Infinity War characters in Future Fight. MCOC could do better. Hands off. Don't give them any credit. Just kidding. The other YouTubers will not give Kabam credit. Neither should you. No. Get off Scarlet Spider. No more Spider characters. Oh, did you guys watch the new Motion Comic? The new Motion Comic showcased comic book version of Iron Spider. So you guys have that to look forward to. Another Spider. Squirrel Girl. Yes, Shadow. Squirrel Girl would be amazing. I would love Squirrel Girl. I would farm the heck out of the arena. I don't even care how good she is. You would know that Squirrel Girl would be a beyond god tier champion. So here's how Squirrel Girl would work. You would have her special 3, right? And it would show her like summoning squirrels, and then you wouldn't even get to see what they were doing. Oh my gosh, why was I talking? Was not even paying attention. Nobody likes Scarlet Spider. I mean, there's so many Spider-Man characters they could still do, though. Cosmic Spider-Man. And that's it. No, Spider-Punk. Spider-Woman. Just name an object around you in the room and put Spider in front of it. Spider-Lamp. Spider-Brush. It just, whatever you want, right? Yeah, unbeatable. Is it unstoppable? It's unstoppable Squirrel Girl. I think. Invincible Squirrel Girl. It would just literally be S3. She would talk to a squirrel. It would run off, scream, and then you would just see like Squirrel Girl making like a face or something, like a horrified face, and then you just see 0. It would be the new collector fight. Oh, unbeatable Squirrel. Yeah. I want Spider Ham. Yes, that would be. I would be very interested to see. Excuse me. I would be very interested to see how they would pull off Spider Ham's look. But it would be really cool. I gotta say that Nicolas Cage playing Spider-Man Noir was hilarious to me. I don't know why I tried to block that. Come on, do your special. Special. As much as I love these dances, Rogue, I need you to do that special. Come on. Forgot how fast she goes off of those. Come on. There you go. She's already back up. I'll get there eventually. There we go. Okay. I'm surprised there's no MCU Doctor Strange. In a way, it's kind of like... what would they do differently, really? Like, the look would be slightly different. The cape would probably have a little more action. They probably made the right choice doing Mordo. Some people think that when the next Doctor Strange comes out, that Mordo is going to come back as... I'm trying to remember his name. I'm trying to remember the name from the comics that Mordo comes back as. It's like, is it Black Priest Mordo? Did you guys ever see that footage? So at the ending of Endgame, there's the big showdown where they have all the heroes lined up, kind of as a testament to all the characters that they've went through. And they almost added the Defenders to the lineup, but thought it would be too confusing. But yet they add Howard the Duck to the background. No one even notices. You literally would have just had to have had like Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, just running in the background. And I would have like lost my mind. I'm not even like a huge, crazy big fan of the Netflix versions. I think they were okay done. I liked the Jessica Jones especially, actually. I would have lost my mind though still, just because it's kind of nerding out to kind of have those kind of references. Now we're in the endgame ability. It would be kind of cool if he had the actual time stone. Maybe he could roll back like however much damage you've taken or something. Kind of get it back, almost like a limbo type ability. They could do stuff with it. Yeah, I could see that. There's definitely a difference now that I'm really thinking about it. Alright, let's see if we can just take him out real quick before this even... Oh, I thought I could intercept him. What a... That was incredibly disappointing. Alright, we still got those armor breaks, though. What a weird character to put right before a boss. Oh, nah, he sacrificed himself to give a huge buff to someone else. Okay, so what if he did the opposite of... what if they did the opposite of, like, Heimdall's ability in the game, in that Heimdall doesn't let you die? He gives you, like, that extra life. What if it was like, alright, kill off Doctor Strange, and then whatever character comes after him gets X, Y, and Z buffs? Like a regen buff, a fury buff, etc., etc., etc. Or at least heavy dodging, heavy auto dodging, because he'd seen the future or something. That would be really cool, actually. A really, really cool mechanic. It would also get people to probably kill off Doctor Strange quite a bit. I like that. I like that idea. Brandon. They probably couldn't afford another bad acting job by the dude that played Iron Fist. He's in the background. Still, people are just like, nah. No, the whole movie was ruined as soon as we saw him. I actually didn't watch Iron Fist. I'm Danny Rand. Is that Iron Fist's real name? I thought that's Iron Fist's real name. Yeah, that is. That is, isn't it? You guys are doing like kind of a secret talk about him a little bit, because I honestly didn't want to watch it. You're better for not watching it. That's what he said. Now I kind of almost want to watch it, just so I can like kind of put it back. The whole show is just him introducing himself. That's literally all I'm thinking about in the show. Like, he goes to fight somebody like Kingpin or somebody, and he's just like, I'm Danny Rand. Who? No. Kind of like that Star-Lord moment a little bit, and losing his chi. Isn't it like part of the reason why he was like gone for so long was like all of his practicing? Alright. Arm break. Come on, can we get one more? Dude, my Thanos favors are not sticking. That's part of that bug. There we go. Oh, yeah! Woo-woo-woo! I feel bad for bringing other people now. It's like Tony Stark not being recognized. I'm surprised DC doesn't have their own M's. They do! Shadow. It's called Injustice. It's not very... Okay, so I say it's not very good in that I've only played it a very, very little. Yeah, so I don't want to hammer it too much. I've only played it very, very lightly on that game. I did, however, go to Dave & Buster's and play both games. Injustice has an arcade game, and also Marvel Contest of Champions also has an arcade game, and they were right next to each other. I will let you know that the Injustice game at the arcade is really bad. The Marvel Contest of Champions game is super nerfed, but it's still a lot of fun, and you get a card. Every time you play it, you get a card that you can use to expand your roster, so that if you're battling against another person, you literally scan your card on the machine and it lets you play as that. Injustice, if you're meaning Injustice Shadow, yeah, it's been out for quite a while. I think it's been out since the first Injustice, and they just keep expanding on the roster, but don't quote me on that. I actually want to play with some mild suicides for a bit. Give me one sec. We'll switch gears a little bit. But I do agree, from what I have experienced Panzov, I have the same thought process on it. Guys, any quick tips for fighting Stealth Suit? Going at him for... If you have a Venom... He will nullify everything. There you go, Joker. Use Venom. I honestly, this is really strange. I didn't have anywhere close to an issue fighting Stealth Suit as I did Symbiote Spider-Man. So, yeah, I don't really know why that is. I can't remember if it's a node he was on or what. Any tips for lying in the sand? Oh no, not Superman fight. Pulls out kryptonite. Never mind. I mean, whenever you... Oh, oops. Sorry. Give me 1 sec. I just pulled out my mic. I pulled out part of my mic. Don't even get me started on Superman, guys. So I'm a big nerd both ways. You'll get me started, and I'll talk forever about how boring Superman is. Rex on Rex, any tips? The only real fight you're gonna have mega issues on is kind of the last one with Storm. And give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull her up real quick. I know part of it because it's if you dash back, you're gonna get bleeding. Give me 1 sec. My brain's like broken right now. There we go. Cool. Yeah, we just restarted that. Oh, whoops, I meant to quit that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look her up so I can be 100% on this. I have some thoughts off the top of my head, but I feel like I need to do a video specifically on Lions in the Sand. That was the one that was holding me back. initially as well. You know, jump. Okay, so looking at the notes, role reversal doesn't matter. That's where it comes in, masochism. So every time you get a perfect blocker to try and stun her, she's just gonna eat. He's gonna eat your parry and get 5% health, which happens quite frequently. You can't really dodge back. If you're trying to make... Oh, yeah, there you go. Caltrops, Plagued Mind, attacker's power is drained. The only things you really need to be aware of in this fight is going to be Caltrops, Plague Mind because of the power drain, and Masochisms. Between Caltrops and Masochism, that's the hard part. If you have any champions that are bleed immune, that's going to be massive in this fight. So... if you have, say, probably one of the best ones to use for Lines in the Sand would be like Omega Red. Omega Red would make that fight incredibly easy. I would say, honestly, that you could probably, if you were a pretty good fighter, you could get away with a 3-star Omega Red and kill her. Preferable to have a 4-star. Awakened, of course. The other thing would be like Sentinel. If you have a Sentinel, because she is a mutant on top of the Caltrops, that would help both ways. So anybody who can eat the bleeds is going to be your best friend, because that bleed is going to rip you apart if you start dodging back. So definitely bleed if you can at all. Iceman is pretty good for the fights. Anybody who's bleed immune really is going to help you tremendously in that fight. Every villain knows where to get kryptonite true stuff. It is true. It's okay. Oh, I can't believe you guys got me on DC. You guys are the worst. If you hate Superman, but you love really good, comics or storylines, at least look up the actual Injustice storyline. There's a YouTuber by the name of Comics Explained that is extremely big. He's got millions of subscribers, and he does such a good job of breaking down these massive arcs into bite-sized content for you to listen to. And Injustice is an amazing storyline, actually. So, like, as far as DC goes, if you hate Superman but love Justice League, that's probably my favorite Superman ever in any storyline, period, is Injustice Superman from the actual comic books, not just the game. Brandon. Or Night Thrasher. Where did that go? Losing his chi. Or Night Thrasher. Pans off. I like Proxy. Proxy for Sim Spidey usually. Damn it, Brandon. Superman is poop. Swamp Thing is best DC hero ever. If you like Swamp, I don't know if you were being facetious there. Swamp Thing has a really cool part. If you're ever like looking for stories to listen to, Comics Explained is where I listen to a lot of my stuff. And he does Darkest Night, Brightest Day, which is 2 storylines of Green Lantern. And Swamp Thing plays an extremely big role at the end of that story. So if you like Swamp Thing, he has some really cool moments in Brightest Day. But you'd need to kind of read/listen to Blackest Night. Retro Sway 007, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for following. I almost said subscribe, but thank you so much for following. I sincerely appreciate it. Lobo, best DC characters. Again, Pans off. Yeah, he's DC. Lobo, Oh my gosh, you guys are the worst. You guys are getting in these DC comics, but I don't hate DC by any means. It's just getting off topic a little bit. But Green Lantern, after Injustice, if you continue the story, which again Comics Explained does, Lobo gets a Green Lantern ring. Now I know this isn't really a big spoiler alert because it's like it's so massive, but it's not really pertinent to the storyline. He literally just says, hey, give me a green ring or your planet's gonna die. And so the Guardians of the Universe they just were like, okay, and they just give him a green ring. If you want to just look up the images, Green Lantern Lobo, it's hilarious. He gets his own Green Lantern costume, which of course is designed by his own brain. Yeah, it's amazing. Quit. Oh, I was gonna do Suicides, but we'll just keep going. I really like playing with Suicides, actually. A great Lobo movie would save DCEU. A good story, good acting, something coherent. They're starting to find their footing a little bit with Aquaman, Shazam, Wonder Woman. They need to keep it up. Ever since they got rid of, I think it was Snyder. Ever since they got rid of Snyder, things have been kind of looking up. So we'll see. What the heck was that? Dude, he hit me like 3 times for like 25% of my health. I shouldn't even play against him with Cole. It's just like kind of, it's not a waste, but it's just like it's not worth the damage. It's just such a surprise amount. There we go. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. I'm just gonna wait for your evade to fail. There we go. Alright, close to the special. He does not want me to get that special 3. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we can load route. And done, friends. Done. Sorted. Alright, so always meant to read that one. Kingdom Come is really good. I watch Comics Explained a lot. Yeah, I mean, totally recommended for all of you nerds out there. Comics Explained is amazing. There's also Comic Historian is really good. They're both really good, but I prefer Comics Explained. Let's see. He becomes the entity. Droker! Follow hype! Yeah, thank you, Panzov. Yeah, definitely. Retro Sway, I found another diehard Marvel fan. Yes, you did indeed. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to keep up, guys. I'm trying to keep up. Welcome, Retro. Wow, holy crap, I searched it on Google Play. There are 2 Injustice games. Yes. I wasn't sure if they had continued. It would have been smarter if they would have just continued it and updated it to the new Injustice. But, oh, that's odd. More crap. Lobo kills someone with a questionably shaped green construct shaped like a hot dog. I don't know if you looked that up after I said that, Droker, or not. But, yes, he breaks through a, it's a red construct. Yeah, when they're battling the Red Lanterns. Yes, a questionable object. In fact, I think it's partially censored in the comic, even. They're just like, no, we don't even need the readers to know. Just, you know what's going on here. We don't need to explain it. Yeah. Well, it's just like some of the people that have been offered rings. God, you guys are on this DC trip. I don't know how you guys did this to me. Retro Sway, Phase 4 MCU should be interesting. I don't want to bring up Spider-Man. Nobody bring up Spider-Man, but it does bring up a lot of stuff. Does bring up a lot of stuff that could happen. I don't care about Buffet. Buffet's fine. Masochism sucks. Yeah, House Space is very priceless, Joker. I completely agree with you on that. It's just they've done both sides have done such good content. I have preferences, but I never bash like one comic over the other. It's just the simple fact that playing a Marvel game but being so hyped up on DC is just kind of hilarious to me. It's always in the last like 10% that I end up like messing up. Here we go. I watched Spider-Man. It was interesting at the end, wasn't it, Steph? Yes, I completely agree with you. Shadow Nova. Oh, you read it, Troker. Okay, I didn't see that. Okay. Yeah, it's it's so good. Also, War of the Realms that's going on right now with Marvel is really, really good. Let's see. Shadow Nova Dragon. Deadpool needs a lantern ring. If they did a crossover, but DC and Marvel kind of take stuff from each other all the time. Could you imagine Deadpool with a lantern ring? Now, here's my question. If Deadpool was to get a lantern ring, what ring would it be, though? If any of you guys are like kind of up on your kind of lantern trivia there. I would say he would probably get... It'd probably be something just completely nonsensical, like a blue lantern ring. But what I think he would actually get would be like the orange ring. I think an orange ring would be pretty good. Oh, you guys are saying white. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, there you go, Joker. Joker knows what he's talking about. No, white. Just because of what a troll he is, I could see him getting the white ring. But if it was any of the regular Spectrum, I would say Abris. Oh, dude, this buffet is nasty. Regenerates 15%, so no parrying here. This is a no parrying zone. Oh my god. I could just see Lorfleas smashing... Talking too much. Talking too much. Too much bleed! No! I don't even get to damage him! Alright, well, that's fun. Deadpool versus Larfleeze. The banter would be priceless. So it'd be like Larfleeze squishing Deadpool over and over again. And Deadpool would just keep dropping back up into the frames and just being like, so, about that ring. That looks very interesting. Could you imagine, though, Deadpool with the lantern ring? Because it would be like... It would be... the orange ring creates living constructs. The constructs that he could create from his brain is freakishly hilarious. Oh man, I keep like yawning. I don't know why. Hey guys, I got to damage Wolverine this time. What? Oh, he ate my dodge! This sucks! Oh man, this fight sucks. Can you out damage? Oh. I can't stop. He's regenerating too much. Too much regenerating. Just gotta keep it up. No, don't block it. All right, here we go. He's at max. Can't let him have it. No! Wow, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I mean, for like trying to like out damage this guy that has this like absurd healing right now, that wasn't too bad. I'll take it. I'll take that fight. All right. Anybody in here watch Variant Comics? I don't. I don't. What is Variant Comics about? Orain is most powerful. Deadpool would own the universe. Shadow. I can see Deadpool interrupting his own fight and yelling, cut. Imagine Deadpool with the Eye of Agamotto. Can't spell for nothing. Yeah, I was going to say say that, Panzoff. That was a good catch. You caught that really quick. Going back and kind of resetting everything, it makes the thought of a Deadpool 3. It makes the thought of a Deadpool 3 kind of odd. I liked that they did it, to be honest with you. What they should be doing is, I really want Deadpool to show up in the MCU. What's my stream schedule? So lately, from when I started until now, the last couple weeks, it's been Tuesdays and Thursdays, MCOC, and then Saturday I try to do something else, depending on if there's like new content. Next week I'm gonna be switching it to more, but on different days. So the idea is to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and about the same time each day. And the stream schedule is actually right below you. And then I also have it as a pinned tweet. And if there is any update, I always try and tweet it out. That's probably where I'm most active throughout the week, is on my Twitter, which is also right below the comments. So if you do have a Twitter or anything like that and you follow me, I post pretty constantly about all things nerd. But as of right now, it is Tuesdays and Thursdays, but next week it should be Monday, Wednesday, Friday around 8. 8 normally is the start time, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's been a little chaotic though. I just this week, because I bought a new house. Dude, another buffet with 15%. Well, at least this one doesn't regen on his own. So hopefully... Ow! What the heck? Why do I ever talk up to any fight? Okay. That, I mean, yeah, user special from that far away. That's fine by me. Oh, I really hate this buffet, guys. I really don't like that. Deadpool needs to go back in time and kill the Deadpool from the Wolverine. They did it! Didn't they do that already? Am I crazy here? I swear I thought that was part of it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I was just imagining that part. Deadpool actually Nick Fury's nanny. Droker, thank you, buddy. I really appreciate it. It's such a pain in the butt. Like, I say that, but it's like first world problems, right? Joker, that should be the very last movie. Now playing oh, I'm reading my own bot. Thank you, bot. Shout out to the bot, ladies and gentlemen. I've actually, one of the thoughts, oh man, this is gonna suck. I should have just revived Domino. This is gonna suck really bad. Yeah, he's just gonna regenerate off my Furies. I did these completely out of order. Should have armor shattered him. Actually, that went pretty well. Oh! Hits received 1, guys. But hype! Shout out to Monster Cut. Dude, that right there. Oh my god. Oh, I was doing so well. Wow. Dude, I need to stop talking up at all. Just absolutely. Like, I'm so good. I'm doing so well. Wow, my champion's awesome. Literally 1 hit. Can he not eat my prowess? I guess not. Wow, what a great power sting, guys. Yeah, but it depends off. Okay, depends. What Superman? They should do a Deadpool movie with him killing the whole Marvel universe like in the comic. That would be so cool. You'd have to do MCU. It would have to be like almost like a what if, and then they would have to just take it back all at the end and just be like, just kidding, guys. Or like I have Agamotto it, or like the whole time it was like Deadpool broke into Doctor Strange's like Sanctum Sanctorum, and he was just because you know how Doctor Strange can see possible scenarios. That would be the what if scenario. Yeah, that would be a really good last movie. Sentry versus Superman, who would win? I say Sentry because he's a living god. Depends what Superman. Sentry, no. Void, yes. There. Oh my gosh, you could talk about these forever, dude. Because it's like all these fights and what ifs and everything are like. Superman has only as much. This sounds really counterintuitive, just because of comics, but Superman has as much power as the artist slash writer gives him, but it's like, no, that's for real. Like sometimes he has a hard time lifting a plane, other times he's literally bench pressing the planet for like 2 months, 3 months. But then you have Superman 1 million, like he said, where it's like Superman 1 million spends thousands of years at the center of the sun just so he could kill one enemy. It's a little crazy. Just imagine if 2 of the most powerful Marvel people had a baby, Deadpool and the Unbeatable. I just imagined that like act. Deadpool's atrocious, but Superman Prime 1 million versus Rune King Thor. No, Superman would destroy Rune King Thor. You really think Joker? Because it's like, yeah, Thor has the Odin Force, and he goes beyond. Well, it's the Thor Force at that point. But really, he only gets. Oh, Superman weak to magic. So, yes, Rune King Thor versus regular Superman, but Superman Prime 1 million, which I don't think is a thing. I think you're just combining Superman Prime and Superman 1 million, is just. He does whatever he wants instantly. Superman can't even beat Phoenix, who eats suns to recharge her powers. No sun, no powers. You're right, though. Superman is weak to magic, but I think Superman 1 million is just kind of beyond everything. He kind of just has all the power. Like, I wouldn't say he did. It's interesting. I like to try and keep things as calm as possible. It's hard though, because a lot of people have very passionate views. Not saying anybody here has done that or anything. Come on. Do it. There you go. I don't even want to attempt to dodge it. So if you get nicked by that, you're done. Match over. I don't feel like this match is going to go anywhere. I can already call it. I feel like he's just going to regen after. We'll see, though. Oh, got me. Special. Wait, I can't be stunned in my state, though. I shouldn't be able to be. There we go. I forgot about that, yeah. I can't be stunned in this state. Oh, I don't want to dodge, because it regens. I just want you to use your special, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, come on. Regen again! This is ridiculous. Oh, this is just... Come on. Can I get some prowess? There you go. Dude, I'm stuck at like 60-70% here. No hope. You can't stun me. Alright, I think we're about to end this fight one way or another. This was actually not a bad matchup, to be honest with you. I have to like dodge before he even gets the point. Can I kill? Yeah, I should be able to. Oh no! You stupid regen! All right, here we go. We're both at the end. We're both exhausted. All right, that worked out pretty well. I know that wasn't the smoothest fight. He did talking about some. Oh, nice one, Panzer. Sorry, you got it, man. Turns out Iceman at the start is a huge pain. 1 million is just Soup's basically living on the sun. Well, so he lives in the sun for thousands of years, but on top of everything else, the sun part is just at the end of the story. He ends up exploring the universe for like hundreds or thousands of years on top of the thousands of years that he spends in the sun, gaining every like feasible power. He literally, it's said, if I remember correctly, he literally goes to hell and heaven and fights gods and demons before coming back to Earth well after. And so he ends up getting like absurd levels of power. Have you played the Deadpool game? It's funny. Yes, I did play the Deadpool game. They did a really good job on it. I didn't beat it, but I did play quite a bit of it. Now play. Yeah, it is really good. It's honestly one of the best Marvel games besides Ultimate Alliance. Are you guys excited for the new Ultimate Alliance coming out on like Switch? No, Sandman is not an MCOC. Yeah. That would be a pretty cool one. There's so much you could do with Sandman. Why not on PS4? I specifically said Switch because they're gonna have some unique items / characters. I believe that's gonna be on the Switch version. Could have sworn Soups has to hold his breath while in deep space, hence why he uses starships. It depends on the writer, Shadow. His strength and abilities and like whether or not he can survive in space is completely different through the years. Sometimes he needs that. Yeah, he needs the spacesuit sometimes and not other times. He's just kind of that's why Superman's a little boring to me overall. He's just like overpowered in every way. That's why I like Injustice, though. It turns Superman on his head, and he's kind of the bad guy, and you get to see who follows him, who doesn't follow him, who reacts to kind of his rule. Batman versus Damian. Damian doing something pretty bad to one of Batman's closest allies. You have Hal Jordan taking a yellow ring because the green ring, I believe, is taken from him. Yeah, it's Superman's. He's kind of a plot device in himself. He's whatever you need him to be. In a way, that was like, they really just, yeah, Superman's kind of boring. I think, though, quite honestly, DCU, I I think that, what is his name? Kevin... Why do I want to say Kevin Conroy? That's not it. That's Batman's voice actor. I can't remember his name, but the actor that plays Superman... Oh, I did not mean to get him to his S3. I think he did a good job. The writing, the story, etc. I can't really hold him accountable for it. I think he did as well as he could with the story. I will say that one of my favorite parts of DCU of anything was Flash moving and Spider-Man, Superman seeing him in kind of that slow motion. I really enjoyed that part. It's not super feasible, but people like to compare Superman's speed to the Flash, which is just ridiculous, but that's a argument for another time. You guys got me on DCU this whole time. Oh my gosh, you guys. They need to use the Sentry more often. I may be wrong on the DC name. Sentry. Because Sentry's in Marvel. Well, he's not in the MCU, but Sentry. I'm not sure who you're talking about, Shadow. Can you elaborate a little bit on like what the powers would be or what story he's been in? My bad, Spectre. Are you guys talking about the entity that possesses Hal Jordan? The Spectre? I'm almost positive that's the entity that possesses him. I'm like looking him up because now I'm intrigued enough. Spectre. Yeah, Spectre. Yeah, he's really cool. Spectre is really cool. A really kind of obscure character, but really, really cool. Yeah, no, he does possess Hal Jordan at one point because he's like supposed to be like the embodiment of justice or something like that. Spectre is the divine spirit of vengeance, a powerful agent of the presence, bound to a human host to curb his power and offer guidance. His hosts over the years have been James Corrigan, I don't know who that is, Hal Jordan, and Crispus Allen. Among them were his wraith called Eclipso. Yeah, I only know him from the Green Lantern comics. Dude, yes, Deadman is so cool. I love Deadman. They should do a Deadman movie. It would have to incorporate probably other heroes, but would be... I mean, you really wouldn't have to. He could just possess random Joes and just freak out. Kind of half controlling them. This is going to be such a messy fight, and I don't even care. I just wanted to see the viability of Red Hulk versus Mysterio. Oh, wow. That wasn't good. That was not a good opening. Did I miss something? Okay, so now he has reflect damage on, so I'm not going to hit him. And he has... Oh, that shouldn't matter, because I'm poison immune. Dude, you have way... There we go. I like that one. Ouch. Oh, I missed. I forgot. 25% chance to miss during that special. That was my bad. Now he has... Yeah, that was just bad. That was just a really bad matchup. I'm not even... I think that I was probably forgetting one of the nodes there. It's kind of like, how much do we want to go before we route? No, use the special. That was a good special. That was a good special. I can't even blame that one. That was good. He did that at the absolute perfect time. Joker, I'm just ready for Adam Warlock. Yeah. Good question though on Joker. Bringing up Adam Warlock, who do you guys think is going to be Keanu Reeves? If he joins the MCU, who would Keanu Reeves play as? I have two thoughts that I really, really want it to be. I want it to either be Mr. Fantastic with the beard, or Adam Warlock. I think at this point I'm leaning towards Mr. Fantastic. It's a big enough role to have him in, kind of almost being the new Tony Stark of the MCU. Let me know what you guys think on that one, though. Spectre, old AF, true that. So basically, he's the DC version of Ghost Rider and Spirit of Vengeance. So sort of, Shadow. Spectre is absurdly powerful. Like, Ghost Rider is definitely powerful against, like, one-on-ones and against, like, hellish creatures and stuff like that. And he does get some amount of, like, regeneration and, like, power against those kind of things. Spectre is just... he's like Ghost Rider on crack. My question is, why didn't in Justice League they should have got actors for Manhunter and Green Lantern? So supposedly they're doing 2 Green Lantern movies. Last time I checked, they were going to do a Green Lantern movie, which would probably be Earthbound, and then a Green Lantern Corps movie, which hopefully would expand and add the other rings, but who knows? They're probably going to expand the roster after a while. Green Lantern, if you guys can't tell by now by how much I've referenced Green Lantern, I really, really like Green Lantern. If you watch The Quiet Place, the father should be Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, you're talking about Jim Halper from The Office. He would actually make a, like, as far as like look-wise goes, he would make an absolute perfect Mr. Fantastic. I actually think he could do it. He's shown bigger acting chops. Not that he was bad necessarily in... like bad in The Office by any means, like he's not, but he's shown a lot more growth over the years now, so I would like to see that too. But as far as like I'm glad Joker agrees, by the way, on the read. Who do you guys think, whether they've announced it or not, is there a character that Keanu could play that you would be super hyped about? Like, what if Keanu played Galactus? I just that's just like hilarious to me. Kudos. Like, I know it's just an NPC, but kudos on Mysterio for doing that special at just the moment when I was about to completely decimate. Because that was insane. Watch my Thanos favor. I'm like heavily watching that Thanos favor right now because it's gonna disappear like in like, there it is! It disappeared! I have video evidence of trickery. There we go. Oh! You know what's funny? You said Andrew Garfield as Human Torch, which he could do. Actually, it's kind of funny. You guys might disagree with me on this, but I could actually see Jim Halper, father from A Quiet Place, etc., playing Human Torch a little bit. I don't know. I could, yeah. Green Lantern universe is amazing. Joker, I absolutely agree, man. Big Green Lantern fan over here. Shadow, thought part of Ghost Rider's story was he worked for the creator, unless I'm thinking of someone else. The creator. I don't think so. Ghost Rider's story is that he works for It's supposed to be like the embodiment of hell, but if I remember correctly, at one point it was Mephisto. But don't quote me on that one because Ghost Rider is not one I'm quite as knowledgeable on. Imagine Garfield as... Yeah, I can see Andrew Garfield as Human Storm, though. Moon Knight equals Keanu Reeves. Why do people keep saying that about Moon Knight? I need to look more into it. Maybe I'm the ignorant one here on this, because I'm hearing that all over the place, that people want Keanu Reeves to play Moon Knight, and I'm wondering if it's just because of the John Wick movies, because he's kind of like, in a way, he's kind of like a Punisher type character. We all know that Chris Evans was a good Human Torch, but he was a better Captain America. Truer words have never been spoken, Retro. I completely agree with that. Yeah, he did a pretty good job. This time I am going to do I'm gonna do my redo my masteries real quick. I've been meaning to go back to Suicides for a while now, and I'll show you guys why, just in case any of you guys are like curious, like why this would matter. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna go through. Pretty much no matter what the situation, you're always going to want to go for precision and cruelty, which are these two right here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll catch up on the chat in just a moment. I just want to make sure to knock this out really quick, or it's just going to take me like forever. Alright, we have Glass Cannon now, so we're going into those Suicides. We had to do enough points to get to it, though. I believe it's 16 points to get to the next kind of level in between the previous section and the new section. And then Recoil, and the only one I want to do right now is Bleed, and there's a reason why. And my thought process is if you're gonna lose health, you might as well up the damage as much as possible. Which that's a pretty hefty price to pay, 10% per special. So we're gonna have to be a little smarter about how we do that. I always like Courage, because if you're gonna revive a champion, you might as well revive it with as much power as possible. And then normally, depending on what champions I'm planning on using, I'll either stack Deep Wounds, which gives us extra bleeds. I usually do Despair, not necessarily to stop their healing, although it's not a bad way to stop healing. For each buff, you're going to reduce that healing factor. But I really, really like Assassin. In fact, I have been really bad, and I need to put more points into it. I think that's about it. There, Pierce doesn't matter as much to me. Oh, okay, cool. I just did that one. So we still have 5 points left over, so we'll put more into Glass Cannon and just see if we can maximize damage. Then I can show you why I want to do all this. We can do Despair some more. This actually works really well with Cole being able to give those armor breaks to reduce, because it's potentially going to be 2 to 3 each time, which would negate almost all of that. Alright, cool. So now let me show you why. I gotta go, I gotta get up early. Retro, if you are still there, I'm so sorry I didn't catch you on that. Retro, thank you so much for joining the stream, buddy. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to stream again on Thursday, so hopefully I see you again. And next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then keep an eye on my Twitter. But I really appreciate it, though. Really. Cool. We all know that Chris Evans, Shadow, God-empowered, Angel, a Vengeance type deal. Guess I'm way off then. God-empowered and Angel, Vengeance type deal. Guess I'm way off then. You might not be way off, Shadow. I might just I might just be kind of crazy and not thinking correctly. So I definitely wouldn't want to put that on you. God empowered an angel of vengeance. I'm definitely not a god of all knowledge. That's for sure. When it comes to Marvel, there's always something to learn. Keanu would make a great warlock or sentry. Adam Warlock or sentry. That would be kind of cool to see him as sentry, actually, because he would then most likely get to play Void, which would mean that he gets to play completely opposite personalities. I want to see Connor play. Yeah, exactly, Droker. Right off the bat. Droker, what the heck, man? You're surfing my brainwave. You're taking all of my thoughts. I can't believe that. Literally, like, that's like the 4th time that's happened where I go to say something, then I read the next line. Okay, so the reason I wanted to do Suicides was for something very specific. One of my absolutely most loved synergies in all of the game. So you take a little bit of Deadpool, X-Force, or Goldpool, and you go and find your nearest... don't judge me on my Nick Fury. But you take the Nick Fury, if you can find him, there he is. And who else should we use? But the thing here is that you have all of your suicides where normally you would lose 10% of health per match, but this synergy is going to eat that and give me 10% per match, and that helps cut down on those costs as far as those suicides. So kind of fun. Really, really, really love this. Jalutra, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you stopping by. We're just doing, we did the week 1 epic of the sub event this month for the Clash trip. We are doing 100% of Phantasmagoria, and then we're also talking about DC for some reason, because the chat controls my every move. Alright. And then the other thing I really like is if you don't want to run the synergy, or you say you kill off, I believe if you kill off Nick Fury, the synergy doesn't work anymore. You get a nice health boost as well by just using Corvus, since he is partially immune to bleed. He's not immune in that it goes away, he's immune in that the bleed just stays there and you can gain the health from it. So that is why I really, really like that. I don't want too many of those type of champions. No, that's fine. We can just run this. Pulled a 4-star ghost as a premium crystal the day before yesterday. Good job, Jalutra. Good. I would say good job. Congratulations, I meant. Congratulations, Jalutra. You just won the game. But it's a really good champion. Really, really good champion. Do you happen to have a Wasp? Wasp, man. Wasp is what you want next. If you don't, if you do, you should film some of that gameplay, that sweet, sweet Ghost gameplay. I love Ghost. In fact, I could be running Ghost right now. I said I would stop playing Nightcrawler versus Call, but I can't. I can't do it, guys. I'm not strong enough to stop playing Call against him. And if you looked at that, it just ate the bleed and healed us, although we are at full health. But what the heck, man? He's not dodging anything like he did last time. Maybe we should just wait this time. We'll just wait. That's fine. We can wait off that evade. We can play ever so slightly less aggressive. Now he's evading. Let's see if we can get him to go into swashbuckling. No. I don't know. We're doing pretty well. Can't do specials because it'll eat away our health like crazy. But At least not special 1 or 2, unless we know that we're going to get a death out of it, or a kill out of it, I guess I should say. I was blocking that. Come on. There we go. All right. Match is done. It's done. Cool. All right. Pulled a full Wasp is in my main group. Ah, as a 5-star. I love 5-star Wasp. I think incredibly undervalued for a lot of people. Doesn't have high health, doesn't have high block, but the damage output on Wasp is nuts, I think. So, congrats, man. So just as a reminder, my friends, I will have to take a small break in about 25 minutes. Anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. I have to go run out of the house real quick, and then I'll be back as soon as possible. And hopefully we can stream for another hour or 2 after that. I can't believe how much DC talk we've had today. Ghost, Corvus, Omega, and Aegon are probably the best high-end chance to run Suicides with. Ghost is really good. Corvus is really good. Omega is really good. Aegon, yeah, I can see Aegon once he gets his hits up there and he can kind of shrug the debuffs. Especially if you're going to be running something like what I'm running, where you can get that extra health back. So I would definitely say Aegon could be up there with Oh my god, to have a 5-star Aegon right now. That's would just be amazing. I would love playing around with that. And we got masochism going on here. Every 7 seconds, the next debuffs. At least it's only 5%, not 15%. But that shouldn't be a big issue with the armor breaks. So hopefully we can armor break him. Oh, dude, that... Come on. You know you want to use your special. I know you want to use your special. Come on, you're already at SP2. Come on. There we go. Not bad. We're doing okay. Why do I say that? Why do I say that? Every time I say we're doing okay, I jinx myself. Should just be the Jinx channel. Come on. I really need you to do that special, buddy. Not that special. That's not the one I was asking for. Oh, man. Alright. Still alive. We can end this. Alright. Cool. Should be done. That special 3, though, folks. I should change this channel. Okay. I have a habit of going over there. Jalucha, we were just talking about if Keanu Reeves was to enter the MCU, who would he be as? Who would you want him as, ideally? The thoughts out there was Mr. Fantastic, Moon Knight, Adam Warlock. My Ghost is already on R4, and I just need the T4 to R5. Oh, that's going to be nice. Just so you are aware, I just saw in the arena right now, you can earn about 2 T4 if you get 2 million points over 2 days. 2 days, I think there's 48 hours to do it, and you can use any stars to get it. So if the arena strikes your fancy, that's definitely an option. Did you guys know that thanks to the Living Tribunal, the Infinity Stones can never be used in unison ever again? So, yeah, Shadow, yeah, you're talking about the comics, yeah. There was a really good storyline with that involved, and it had to do with, it was really interesting. So Thanos ruling over infinity, which is everything in the universe, and then becoming infinity was fine. Adam Warlock wanted to use the stones differently to rule alongside of infinity, and the Living Tribunal stepped in and said, no, there needs to be kind of that power scale of we need to have who is in charge of the universe. Adam Warlock disagreed, and Living Tribunal said, okay then. And he didn't separate the stones like Dragon Balls. He just said, yeah, if they come together, they just don't work. So they can be used individually. They just can't be used all together in the comics. But if I remember correctly, there's a story after that. And this is so long ago. This is like 20, 30 years ago. Where the Magus, I believe is his name, which is Adam Warlock from the future who turns bad. So Adam Warlock in the end turns bad, comes back to the past, and causes such an uproar that I think they besieged the Living Tribunal to restore them again, but I don't think he did it. I can't remember at the end of that. Again, Comics Explained. It's funny, I'm like advertising for this like millions of subscriber channel, but hey, Comics Explained is a fantastic resource on that, and it's so interesting. I thought that was also the line where Galactus gets held prisoner, and when they go to ask Infinity and the other cosmic entities for help, they're all just suspended. I thought it was the Cosmic Cubes line. It's more simple. It's simple. The one above all said never again. I thought it was the Living Tribunal said never again, but it wasn't because of Thanos. It was because of Adam Warlock that it happened. The easier way or the more casual way to get Tier 4 is to do alliance maps and buy crystals with. I forgot the name. Sorry. Yeah. No, I mean it's definitely an easy way. Just saying, like, once you start kind of really going for it, you never have enough Tier 4. Literally, we'll never have enough Tier 4. But yeah, in the store, yeah, you can buy the Tier 4. You can probably get 2 or 3 a week, or I think it's a week from that. And then you can also get 2 from the arena. But yeah, it's probably easier on time just to get it through that. Aspect of war. At the start of the fight, the attacker's blockproof infantry. That's fine. I'm fine by that. %, health. I totally risked that right there. That unblockable. Oh, look at that. Beautiful damage. Beautiful damage, folks. Oh, that unstoppable. Oh, the unstoppable. I must have missed something on Aspect of War. I'm very much thinking that I forgot a line of it. Alright, are we going to be able to KO him, or am I about to take some damage? I'm about to take some damage. There goes that 10%. Okay. Did you guys know that? Okay. The easier way. They don't even affect Living Tribunal because he's second in power, only the god. I'm paraphrasing. Are you talking about the Infinity Stones, Shadow? Like they don't affect the Living Tribunal? I'd agree with that. Essentially, the Living Tribunal could wave his hand and just be like, the stones don't work. I know a lot of people enjoying Arena, but I don't at all. It's a lot of time. Like, I don't think any less of you, Jalutra. Dude, we've had so many follows today. Again, thank you so much, Brandon, Chateau, Panzoff, Retro, and then Droker bringing in his streamers. Droker, again, if you are still there, thank you for that, buddy. Yeah, no, but that's fine, Jalutra. Like, to each their own. The arena is a really, really long thing. I mainly just use the arena myself for extra gold. And maybe units if I happen to roll them out of the arena crystal. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that, Shadow. Yeah, I don't think that the Infinity Stones would affect the Living Tribunal at all. At the start of the fight, could you imagine Living Tribunal in this game? Like, not even just like being big, but just like Living Tribunal is he's a little creepy, but he's pretty amazing. At the start of the fight, the attackers block efficiency, and this defender is unblockable against enemies with 0. In addition, the defender gains unstoppable stun immunity when activating special. Okay. Oh wow, that was pretty perfect for Rhino, because you can't really intercept Rhino. Like, not truly intercept. That it? Okay, that's fine. Get that sweet, sweet 10%. So that a scrub like me can continue to live. Look at that. My Thanos favor is still going down. This bug, it hurts. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I intercepted. Okay. Really not like to take more damage. Jalutra, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. It really, really, really matters on, you know, especially small channels like this. Oh, I thought she was gonna smack me. Oh, the recoil! Oh, I forgot about the recoil. That's my bad. Yeah. Thank you, Jalutra. Living Tribunal wouldn't with the contest unless it upsets the universe. Wow, Shadow. Wow. Way to go, storyline on me. It's like, yeah, of course the story would make absolutely no sense. I know I have all these other champions. I'm having fun with Cole. I don't even care. I'll burn those regens. Make sure we get that 10%. There we go. Pants off. Dude, Pants off, you're like my hype man. I need you in all the streams. Do I know you? Man. Oh, sorry. I meant to, hopefully I didn't touch any of my settings there. He's basically a universal set of scales. Yeah. You're right. I mean, he wouldn't even do anything when... so there's this newer storyline where Dormammu gets pulled... No, sorry. Galactus gets pulled into the Dark World, you know... Dark World? Dark Dimension? Where Dormammu is, and he goes to feed on the energies there, but Dormammu doesn't feed on magic. And so it starts to like kind of decay and kind of change Galactus in such a way that it's not sustainable. And Doctor Strange ends up becoming Galactus's herald. And I'm trying to remember where I'm going with this. Oh yeah, the Living Tribunal. So they go to a certain point where Galactus's power is just going out of control, because now Galactus is kind of like half of a magical entity on top of his cosmic level powers already. They go to the Living Tribunal and he's just like, shrug emoji. The universe will continue, whether it's atoms or anything else. And I'm super crazy paraphrasing, but the long story short, you're right. It doesn't matter really how the universe continues as long as the power in that universe is contained to that universe. Wow. This guy got to heavy me a couple times there. masochism. I thought we were on Aspect of War still. You saw it here, folks. You saw it here first, folks. Cole getting taken down by Captain America. Alright, we'll play with somebody else now. Galactus always has to kind of exist. He's a universal constant. Galactus actually isn't even like a bad guy or a good guy. He's just there to fulfill a role given to him by the Living Tribunal / Eternity. I actually don't think Eternity gave it to him. I think it was just the Living Tribunal gave it to him. If you guys want to see like a really cool scene, you guys should look up Franklin Richards makes Galactus his herald. So the son of Mr. Fantastic makes Galactus his herald. Not the other way around. Galactus doesn't make Franklin Richards, you know, the herald of Galactus. Galactus is the herald for Franklin Richards. That's a pretty insane plot line. It's really quick. But it's pretty amazing. So I'm going to finish this line, and then the son of Reed Richards, yes. His name is Franklin Richards, and he's probably the most powerful Earthbound hero, which I only do quotation marks because it's kind of iffy. But yeah, Franklin Richards from the future comes to the present day and resurrects, not only resurrects Galactus, but makes him his herald. It's a really just absurd part of a comic, but that's really all you need to read of that storyline is the Franklin Richards kind of part coming. It's just insane. Kind of makes reality warping on like another level. This is a really bad pick, guys. Did you guys know Colossus cannot bleed? Okay, let's see. I thought Galactus was killed. In this one plotline, he gets killed. Was keeping something checked, so when he died, something was freed. Oh, are you talking about... starts with an A. Let me pull it up real quick. I can't remember his name. Yeah, the Death of Galactus storyline. There's a one-shot, I can't remember his name, but when Galactus dies, there's another being that kind of takes up the mantle. But it's believed that if Galactus was to actually die and not be able to fulfill his role, he would either just instantly be resurrected by the Living Tribunal or either Eternity or the Living Tribunal to fulfill his role, which is to devour planets. Oh, Braxis! Thank you, Shadow. Thank you so much. Oh, that felt like I needed to sneeze there. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking of, was Abraxas. It's kind of cool because it means, you know, it brings more meaning to Galactus. He's not really evil. His role just needs to be a thing. Okay. Well, I mean, if you're gonna be like that, Mysterio, and one shot Medusa. Yeah, looked it up. Abraxas. Yep. Pans off. Awesome. And isn't King the grandson of Reed Richards? Maybe Reed shouldn't breed, man. Is King? I thought I had heard something about that. I don't remember if there's a storyline. I don't think there's actually a storyline with King showcasing it, but I think it has been said before. I don't enjoy watching somebody play that is already like at the border of. I don't enjoy watching somebody play that's already at the border of the momentary game state, and you're close to that, but you're very sympathetic, so it's not a problem. That's the reason why I don't like opening well or something. Yeah. Now I can't get too close. I need to back off a little bit. No. I know what you mean, though. Even myself watching some of the people that drop, $800, $2,000. It's just at a certain point, it's almost like kind of like almost like why bother? Like I appreciate a lot of the content that does get put out because obviously there's still like really good content creators, but it's less sincere when it's stuff that doesn't really mean very much. They're like, and another 5-star, okay, and that doesn't really matter. Or they'll drop like a blade or something, and they'll be like, oh, okay, well, guess I got blade. It's not really what I wanted. I actually, oh, there it goes. There's that poison. Poison got me. You really can't fight Mysterio with anybody other than poison immune. I don't enjoy it a little, but that's the reason why I don't like. It's too easy. I definitely can feel your pain on that, Jalucha. Queen Sarah, welcome to the stream. Yeah, King's name is Nathaniel Richards, but he may also be a descendant of Dr. Doom. That would make more sense. And what's funny is King is a time-traveling, like, conqueror, right? Because, like, King the Conqueror, he's a time traveler. Dr. Doom already has a time machine. I can't remember what they call it. It's just this, like, little ground portal. And I don't know why he doesn't use it more often, to be honest with you. My Fantastic Four knowledge is... It's not necessarily, like, rusty. It's just I've never... Other than, like, Galactus and, like, the big moments, I haven't read a ton. Which isn't to say that I don't like them by any means, because I think they have a lot of good storylines. It's just not something that I ended up doing. Can we get one more off? Alright, are we going to get completely face rolled on this dodge? Oh, dude, I did that way too early. We're close, though. Helmet's active. I don't like that the helmet's active. But he also has reflect damage. There we go. Now crack the helmet. Alright, there we go. Okay, so... King's name doing 5 arenas is so boring. Dude, hours and hours and hours of arenas, friends. It's a real part of the life of an MCOC player for a lot of people. There was a crossover years ago that had Galactus make Superman his herald. Was touching and funny in the end, seeing a baby Franklin Richards playing with a Superman action figure. That's kind of scary, actually. That's kind of a scary kind of scenario, because obviously of what it kind of points to there. I have not seen that one. I wouldn't doubt it, though. Marvel and DC have definitely had crossovers before. This takes quite a bit of time, right? Hands off bows. I'm not worthy. That's impressive. Not really. I bow to your infinite wisdom, Queen Sarah. Okay, so I have to take off for 20 to 30 minutes. Not sure if you guys are going to stick around. I'm going to put up the kind of screen. I'll be right back, but it will be around the 30-ish marker of the hour. And if you guys aren't here when you get back, like, I just want to say in advance, thank you so much for the chat, for just like showing up, and like this was a lot of fun already. I'm hopefully going to be able to do another hour after this, but I will definitely be back around the 30th mark. So again, Jalutra, Retro, Panzoff, Shadow, Brandon, Droker, among those that have been continued supporters, such as Queen Sarah. I need to look through my chat. Just thank you, everyone. Seriously, I've had a blast here already. But yeah, I'm gonna switch it over, and I will see you guys in 20 to 30 minutes, hopefully. Peace.
I've been painting every fence I know. Every color bleeds into the same. 'Cause before you go and walk away, yeah, you better know where you're going. Hey, yeah, you're a wanderer just like me. Hey, yeah, you better know where you're going. Yeah, you better know where you're going. I've been painting every fence I know. Every color bleeds into the same. 'Cause before you go and walk away, yeah, you better know where you're going. You're a wanderer just like me. Yeah, you better know where you're going. You're a wanderer just like me. Yeah, you better know where you're going. Yeah, you better know where you're going. Yeah, you better know where you're going. You're a wanderer just like me. Yeah, you better know where you're Yes, you're very quite tough. Always having bad luck. You think you're going crazy. Look up, there's a new life waiting. Your head's buried in the sand. You've been dealt the wrong hand. Can't imagine how you feel. Only you know that it's real. Don't look back, just carry on, carry on, carry on. Don't look back, just carry on, carry on, carry on. 'Cause you are stronger. Yes, you are stronger. you are stronger. Yes, you are stronger. Because you are stronger.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you for waiting, folks. Just have a couple other things that I have to set up really quick, and then we can get back to it. So, ideally, I would have liked to have streamed another hour, but we have about 40 minutes. So, and we'll have to call it quits. And Thursday is the next day that we will be back up on that. 20 minutes, I think he said. Let me know if you are still there. Hey, Panzer! Hot! Thank you so much for waiting on me, man. Just gotta connect the phone and everything back. Panzer, I think you are gonna be my hype. I need to go to bed soon, though. Me too. I just would hate to leave you guys. For you guys waiting on me. Yeah, so I'm gonna play another 30-ish minutes. Maybe enough to go back through I keep forgetting the name. Phantasmagoria once or twice, and then I think that's it. Good. I love helping with hype. I love the support. You have done a phenomenal job. Let's see if we can get this connected on. Do you have a channel as well, Panzav, or you more of a supporter than like a creator in that sense? My capture did not actually launch. I might have a channel. No pants. No pants. No pants. Oh, that's your symbol. Pants of high. I don't know why it won't let me go there. It lets me see. Maybe that's how I go there. Okay. It's weird to see me. It says you're hosting me. That's hilarious. I'm all for it. A clothing optional. Just looking through your channel, it seems like we might be a little bit of a lone out to this point. Pants are the worst, they're so tight, hot, and bothersome. You never know where these shots are gonna go. Here, I'll give you my my free subscription with Prime. There you go. I appreciate the hype. So I'll gift and follow back. Yep, I just gifted you my free sub with Prime. So it looks like, no, I really appreciate it. Like I said, if I could do that for everybody, I definitely would. I really appreciate everybody in here. It looks like we kind of probably lost a lot of our people. So we'll end it ever so slightly early today, 20, 30 minutes early-ish. Again, everyone who may or may not be hearing this, I really appreciate everything. Pans off, I appreciated the commentary and, waiting up on me. Jalutra, Shadow, Retro, all of our new and, returning followers. You all deserve the exact same amount, but at least I could do that for you, Panzov. So good luck in your streaming, Panzov. If you guys are hearing this, try to follow me on Twitter. My typical streaming, again, I'll be here Thursday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Honestly, the whole MCUC community on Twitch has been that kind of collaborative spirit. It's great. Thanks again. Before I leave, I only have a few of you guys left over that, but I want to make sure that I kind of pass along the viewership. So if I can, I know that we're kind of later on in the day, but I'd like to at least try and pass this to somebody else. So before we go, let's see if we can find somebody. Stick with me just one extra moment if you would. Yeah, raid time, right? I'll add you to my auto host as well. Since you hosted me, I'll host you. So I just added you to my auto host along with Droker. Dude, I don't even know. Let me see if I can search for somebody. At least something Marvel related. Let's check out and see if there's anybody else in Marvel Contest of Champions. Nope, just me. Okay, let's go to the next Marvel thing then, and we will find somebody. Maybe of Marvel. Marvel Future Fight. See if there's anybody over there. Okay, that's what we'll do. Aw, thank you so much, Panzov. Kian. Kyehhael. Alright, guys. We're gonna go over there. Oh, I'm so sorry. I already set it. Wait, I can block it. I blocked it. Okay, let's do quad. All right, your suggestion, we'll do quad. Quadratic 06. Good night, Panzov! Good night! I really appreciate it. Hopefully see you Thursday. See you on Twitter. See you on all that. Good luck.